She love the Shay Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay Stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it hot. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
wire. She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to It's Country Wayne Skits Reaction Time with Shay Shay. Blessed Monday night, all right, Tuesday for everybody on the East Coast and other coasts. And thank you again for being here. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watched us in the replay over here in the chat. We got Jermaine in the place. Thank you guys again. Don't forget the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure to share and leave a comment and hype this video up. Guys, if you want to do additional support for the channel, feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation at $ShayStube, or copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen right there. All right. So anyway, guys, the first skit we are going to see is going to be Anthony going crazy, going cray. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Y'all go get you a relaxing seat or bed, some water to drink if you are at work. Check me out on the down low. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. What is all this on my screen? Excuse me, y'all.
I got one question, Amber. Why?
I've told you why, Anthony. I've told you several times why.
Why did you use me? I'm looking at those divorce papers. And it says you want 50% of all I earn. And I've only known you for a couple of years. I spent a nice bulk of my life accumulating this wealth. that you think you deserve to have.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and do part 2.
So what you're saying is, you think that I don't deserve it. If I leave you, you want me to leave with nothing. But if I stay, you want me to stay in torment. So it's a lose-lose for Amber, huh? Because I'm using you.
Oh, shit.
Saying you have to lose,
What's that
lose.
mean here?
I was saying you don't deserve my money.
And you don't deserve me.
Tell him. So I am looking at the comment section over here, and I notice there's another skit, right? And I hope he is not listening to that other little demon, Angelina. And here we are thinking that Angelina has changed. Listen, like they always say, if I say this right, zebras never, wait a minute, am I saying this right? Zebras never change their stripes. Okay, whatever. People never change. You know, they always got that old them stuck inside of them somewhere. Okay, somewhere. So Anthony needs his butt beat. Okay, let's keep it real. He really does. Because why would you allow someone else to tell you anything about your wife? This is why he's in this position right now. Okay? Angelina need to be ashamed of herself. How the heck is she going to be one way when Diesel is in the picture, and as soon as Diesel is gone, she's back to her old tricks? Let's go ahead and watch that real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and watch that real quick. Let's see. When Angelina tells Anthony Amber used him, that's sad. And why is she doing this? I knew this lady didn't change. You know what? All y'all who believe that she changed, that's what y'all get. Because I knew she did. She need to stop being friends. You know what? Honestly, she need not to do this podcast. Okay, she needs to go. She needs to go ahead and give him a divorce. Get away from Shayla, the baby, and this mom. And I mean that on everything. And find her someone else and start over again and dismiss all of them. Okay, point blank. Got time for all that stuff. Now let's see. Did I type the thing? Wait a minute, hold on. No, I did not type this in here. Okay, let's change this again. Let's see. It's supposed to be when Angelina. This changed itself because I did type this in here. This is sad. He's still listening to people, and all Angelina's doing is telling him stuff to mess up his relationship so she can go ahead and divorce him. This is a stupid ass man. And I mean that on everything. This is a stupid, slow ass, 6 feet tall man. Okay? Shit. This witch right here needs her ass. Okay? For real, for real.
Yeah, babe.
Will you turn on YouTube so we can watch Elon's podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Anthony's coming to get Kai's allergy medicine. Can you give it to him?
Mm-hmm. Where is
In
it?
the shower. It
Okay.
should be a drawer by the sink.
Okay.
Okay.
As soon as he gets here, I will do that. Oh, well. From my mouth to God's ears.
That's a shame. What happened to my big one?
Hey, Miss Angelina, how you doing?
I am excellent. Thank you for asking. Shayla said you were here to get Kai's medicine.
Yeah.
Next to the sink.
He's got a bit of a coffee. Probably to change the weather with his allergies and stuff. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So that's for Kai.
Appreciate it.
But how are you doing?
I'm good.
Really? You good?
I guess Shayla told you what's going on with me and Amber.
Of course she did. We're family, so I'm sure that's not in any violation. But I'm not a petty person, because a petty person would say, "I told you so," but that wouldn't be.
So, which needs to worry about her own marriage. That's why Brody got another woman and don't want her ass. Okay, these people in these skits are a horrible mess. They really are. Just unattractive.
But you're gonna tell me you told me so.
I did tell you so. No. Okay, probably not the best time for cracking jokes, but Aunt, all in all, you're a phenomenal dad. I'll give that to you. But as I've always said, and maybe now it'll be a better time for me to say, and not mince any words, but Amber, she played you this entire time. I'm just surprised that no one pointed this out to you.
I don't think she played me. I mean, I had a baby with Shayla.
Okay. So let's put Shayla and Kai aside. How did you meet Amber?
That's none of her business. Okay. See, the thing is that he listens to too many people, just like Amber. That's why they could never work out, because they're listening to too many people and putting people in their marriage. Okay, and then they still dealing with exes and stuff, because even though he does have to deal with Shayla, not like he's dealing with her. And they certainly don't have to deal with Wayne. They shouldn't even be in business with Wayne or anything else. He should be just written off. Okay, because why would you want to be around someone that was sleeping with your fiance? That's slow. Just like Amber. I know she loves Kai, but sometimes you have to let people go that you love, okay? And that includes somebody else's kids if it's going to interfere in certain things. So the thing is, all of these people need to be put at a distance, okay? They really do, or just gotten rid of altogether. Since they can't do that with Shayla, she should have been put at a distance. No trying to be friends again, just be cordial. You can still have a relationship with Kai and everything if you still was married to him, staying married to him, and just put all these people back. Wayne shouldn't even be involved with anything this dude does. Okay, there's other people out there that he can be in partnership with. Goodness, these people are weird, and I'm not gonna lie.
Cousin Phil.
Okay. Why did you meet?
Well, he introduced me so she wanted somebody to invest in her bar that she was trying to get off the ground.
Okay, so she was seeking money, looking for an investor. And how long after that meeting did you two start dating and spending?
You got a whole lot of nerves to be talking about anything. What did your daughter want? Huh? What did your daughter want? Shh.
Midnights together.
Couple months.
Okay, so a couple months in, I'm pretty sure she did not drive the type of car she's driving now. The couture clothing that she's always draped in. What about the jewelry? What about, where was she living when you met her?
She had a condo in Midtown.
Mm-hmm. And you had that big, beautiful mansion, did you not?
Yeah.
So she moved from a condo to a mansion, got an investor, got a husband, played in your face with Wayne until the day of, but not trying to open any wounds. But Aunt, I'm just trying to point out the obvious here. You're an amazing provider, a great businessman. I knew that from the beginning. But you have to understand that some women play this game at a level that men have no idea even exist. And my friend, you were played.
I gotta run this back to Kai.
Yeah. Please give my grandson a kiss for me. And
So a lot of people are writing in the comment sections that these skits are horrible and they're just doing the same thing and stupid stuff. And I have to agree with this, okay? Damn, if I didn't have people watching me, I probably would stop doing the reactions for Country Wayne, because the thing is, why is this even happening? Okay, just because you meet a woman and you get these things with her and all this, it doesn't mean she's playing you. And why would this demon who was just talking to God or praying or doing something fill his head up with this foolishness? She's trying to tell him about Amber when she should be telling him about her skanky ass daughter. And that's on everything. And then he's sitting up here listening to that foolishness. This is why Amber definitely needs to divorce this dude. He is a piece of crap, and he's just weird, man. And he's weak. And that's why she tells him things, because he is weak. Anyway, welcome Margaret, Jermaine, and Trapstar. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hold on. He let Angelina get in his head. Right, he sure did. I told y'all, forgiveness is one thing. A relationship and friendship is a different story. Amber never should have dealt with Angelina nor Shayla ever again. And Trapstar, let me just say this right now. You and Jermaine were 100% correct. 100% correct. Shades 2 was wrong. Okay? 100% correct. Goodness. Angelina doesn't want Shayla with Iman. She didn't even know Amber then. Right. But she's a scholar on how Amber did. What about her? Did she marry Brody because she knew he was going to be successful and she was using him and things of that nature? Shh. You said I never wanted her to entertain that forgiveness lie. And I see why you didn't, Trapstar. Angelina will keep gassing him up to start fights with Amber. She's money hungry, and he does everything everybody else tells him, except his wife. That's why he's getting a divorce. And I agree. And he definitely does. Gosh, he let Shayla threaten to beat him up, said she would slap him. She said she would spit on him. She threw her house shoes at him. She said he was a weak man, just like his dad. And she threatened him many times. And look at him now. This woman basically almost like hemmed him up. Y'all remember that? And disrespected this grown man. And now he all listening to her, acting like a whole chick. A weak ass man. Ant is mourning his marriage, so he's easy to manipulate. Just because he's sad about his marriage, it doesn't mean he need to be around them listening to this foolishness. And the thing about it, Shayla isn't even telling him nothing like this. It's this witch right here. I knew she did not change. I knew it. All that feeding the homeless, getting with Diesel and all this stuff. But this woman is fake as crap. They are trying to keep Shayla out of it like she's innocent. It's not going to go over well with the audience. Shayla reaps the benefit from Angelina's actions. They are a package deal. And you are correct. You sure are. You know what they need to do? Since they always like to leave Kai on the steps and stuff and everywhere else, Shayla likes to leave him in the house by himself. They need to make some type of accident. Nothing where he's going to get hurt, pass, or anything like that. But where Anthony has to go in and take a blood test, and the baby does too, and they find out that Kai is not his. And then what else you need to do, Country Wayne? You need to have Ben and whoever his partner is, not necessarily Ben, but his partner, have him take all of Anthony's money. All right? That's what you need to do. We need some different storylines, not the same old recycled stuff every time you look around. Everybody in skit land is doing the same thing, cheating on their spouses, cheating on their girlfriends, their boyfriends, and doing weird shit and bickering and trying to fight. That's all they do. Nothing different. Anthony is a moron. He was broken, true. All of his money he has now was acquired after the marriage. Okay, so that's why she's going to get half. And when she finds out that that perfume smell is delicious, yeah, it's going to be on then. As a matter of fact, Shayla was homeless when she got with Anthony because she was living with Arby. She didn't have her own place. And she got the nerve to be talking about Amber. At least Amber had a condo, and it was pretty nice. Okay? Amber was doing okay then. She really was. He's in an emotional relationship with Shayla and has been the whole time. Amber needs to let Kai in them go. And I agree. At first, she loves Kai. She needs to, stay friends with Shayla because of Kai, but no, she doesn't. Like I said, Trap Star, you and Jermaine were right about that. She does not need to stay friends with no daggone Shayla. You have to let the baby go. It's sad, but you do. And let this man go. Just like y'all was saying. Damn. Angelina doesn't know how Shayla and Anthony get together. Yeah, she need to ask her little trifling daughter. You said, Margaret, she doesn't care. She would condone it so long as they come up financially. Sure would, because she's money hungry. She sure is a snake. I just wrote that in the comments section somewhere else. And like I said, you and Trap Star was right. They're taking this backwards. Same place they were this time last year. That's why I stopped watching. And like I said, if people weren't coming over here watching these skits, I wouldn't be reacting to it anymore because it's plain and ridiculous. They're basically rewriting the skits. But Angelina's problem is Shayla wants Iman, not Ant. That's right. Shayla is in love with Iman. And she can be in love with Iman, even though he ain't no good, but he's single. All right. She's trying to make sure they don't reconcile. But she, you know what? The thing is, who's trying to make sure? You're talking about Shayla, right? Basically, it's a soap opera. That's what they do. Everyone sleeps with everyone. Let's do something different, though. Damn, do we have to copy off what they do? Can we have our own imagination and do something a little bit different? Can we? We can do some of this, but not the same recycle shit over and over and over again, because eventually people are going to get tired of watching it, and you know what's going to happen. Okay, now let's go ahead and see what else is going on here. Ooh, I can't wait to see this right here, man. Ooh, I can't wait. Hold on, dang. Okay, so we just watched all of that. Okay, now let's go switch back to Larry, stinking ass. Okay, first let me show him. Let me show the one where it says Lynette asked Larry, what is he going to do about Bethany? That's none of her problem. You know, this is why I don't like Larry. Once again, we got a married man discussing his marriage with his ex-girlfriend, not even ex-wife, and her family. That is so inappropriate. And I wish Bethany, try like bird ass up, would stop being so dumb and desperate. Her dad need to tell her, you can either let that man go or you won't be getting any more of this money. And I mean that. And usually I wouldn't even say this, but he needs to tell her that. I don't want that dude in our family. Get rid of him. Or either we're going to basically just disown you. And then you can be out here struggling, working a little petty job, taking care of yourself. Because Larry ain't shit. And that's what I would tell her. And I mean, she'll probably get mad, but I do not care. In the long run, she will see what I mean. Okay, especially when she finds out the husband is nothing but a piece of shit. Dang. And out there tonight, he definitely clarified that for me.
To do all this.
Well, you know what? You tell Bethany, thank you for bailing me out.
Who?
Bethany, this is y'all funds, right?
No, this is my money.
But you're married to Bethany.
But if you want to tell Bethany to get on her skin that I use her money to bail you out, you can do that. I mean, that would benefit you to get on her skin. But this is my money.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
But you know what? Just to be gracious, I'm gonna go ahead and give Bethany thanks as well.
That's
Okay.
dumb. That's dumb. I'll just leave it alone. That's dumb.
What was dumb is me sitting in that dungeon. That was dumb.
All right.
Hey, listen. I can't tell you how to feel, but
Okay, but the root cause is your wife.
I got that part right there. But the person who had you arrested and put in jail is her dad. So when I get home, yes, I will have a conversation with Bethany about what her daddy did. Yeah, I'm going to that building to see her daddy and let him know he had no right to butt into our business and call her for his little favors, whatever, have you put in jail. That's what I need to.
I say you overstep Bethany and go straight to her pop.
Well,
that's what I say. Because Bethany is like talking to a brick wall. She ain't got no sense enough to listen to what you're trying to say. Well, you are a sensible man, but your wife has no sense.
Yeah. Well, trust me. Bethany gonna hear it. Her daddy definitely gonna hear it. Mm-hmm. I might make him reimburse me for flying up here to do.
No. Well, he did, but no.
I mean, wow, it's like you ain't ate in 24 days.
I'm hungry.
Obviously.
The food they gave me came in some kind of little garbage thing and little pieces of chicken, and I don't even know if you call that chicken.
Okay. Well, you just throw down this chicken ain't gonna run away. It's dead already.
I'm hungry.
I mean,
I'm hungry.
Okay.
I'm gonna mind my business right here. But while we're talking about that, what are Bethany's consequences of all of this drama?
This bitch is
it's not
crazy.
so much Bethany. That's her dad. He's the one that did this.
First and foremost, Nick, okay? Her dad has the right to do what he did. That's a father. So I wish you would go and talk to her dad, and I hope he tells your ass off. I really do. Because this is so inappropriate. He should never be discussing his marital business with his ex-woman, okay? Gosh. I hope that this dude do like they do in the real world. I really do. Usually I come before this, but I hope that he does. Okay, I hope he pull his little white privilege cards on this dude, stupid ass dude right here. I really do. I hope he does. Because I don't know who he think he is, and I don't know who Lynette thinks she is. I really don't. She won't even accept accountability for what she did. I don't give a damn how much Bethany runs her mouth. Those are just words, grown lady. You sitting up here talking about you're gonna tell her some stuff, and he told her to do it. The only one who got some sense there is Jaden, and he's the youngest. Thank you, Trap Star. You said Larry is at fault for everything that has happened. He refuses to be a man and put his foot down with all of the women in his life. So everyone knows their place. Once again, I'm clapping again because you are so correct. Trap Star, where have you been? I've been trying to say this, but you said it better, okay? Larry is so inappropriate. The son has better sense than the parents. Wow. Another husband listening to outside people. You said, I don't think he'll be able to bully the dad. He's going to get banned from that building. Bethany's dad do not play, okay? He's not even playing with his daughter. You heard what he said the other day to her if she used that card again for personal stuff, all right? And I guarantee you, if she fight again in there, she's probably going to be fired, okay? Ain't nobody going to keep on playing them games. He need to be in jail. That's why he need to get a divorce. Right. It was fun when Wayne used to play Drip. Y'all remember Drip? And the probation officer when what's her name? Ernestine was his probationary officer. They should have never messed all that up. Okay. And then he was playing the role of the old man who was giving the young women money. I forgot what name he gave himself for that character. Those were the good old days, okay? They still had some nonsense, but not like they do not. Every single skit revolves around people being violent, people cheating, or doing some other weird stuff. It's not a good look. I don't know who's writing this mess. But they definitely ain't, Jesus ain't popping in these scripts. Oh, I know. Ain't nobody scared of Larry bifocal wearing ass. Stop. Yeah, pop bottles. All they need to do is take them glasses off. He ain't gonna be able to find them. Yeah, we sure do. It's just plain and crazy. You know, sometimes when I talk, I just be saying stuff right because I be getting upset about these people. But you summed everything up very nice. Okay, nicely done. Okay. Because he need to put his foot down with himself too. That's why they all need counseling. Because he's a weirdo. I don't know what Bethany saw in him. Because I don't see anything. I don't see anything. What's up, Tanya? Thank you so much for being here. I don't see nothing. All right. Now, if we get to the Bible, he's definitely not fulfilling any of those things that the Bible says about a husband. Now, let's be fair. Do you think that Bethany is fulfilling her role as a wife like the Bible indicates? The one thing that I do see Bethany does, right, but is that she doesn't listen to Larry. But at the same time, Larry does not respect his wife. Okay? So if you got a disrespectful husband, a lot of women not gonna listen to this dude. Okay? Unless he's beating her butt or something like that. In order to have the type of wife you desire, or like the Bible states, you have to be like the Bible yourself, you know, when in regards to having the role of a husband. You're supposed to love your wife like Jesus loved the church, okay? Like you want your wife to be submissive, you have to have certain qualities and do certain things too. You can't be out here having your ex-girlfriends, your ex-wife interfering in your marriage, and you discussing your wife with your exes and stuff, and you letting your exes disrespect your wife. If he never would have allowed that, they wouldn't be doing it. None of them would be doing it. Okay? He allowed all this foolishness because he can't act himself. All right? He's very disrespectful. He's sneaky. He's a lying piece of crap. And I mean that on everything. And I've been saying this for the longest. And how any women in these comment sections can agree with this. Something is wrong with y'all. Okay? Period. Right. Nobody does. She take care of the home duties. She really does. She cooks. She cleans up. She try to take care of Brooke and all of that. What Bethany needs, in my opinion, is to have individual counseling and to get away from this dude right here. Forget the marriage. It's over. It really is. Go get individual counseling and take care of yourself and get away from this man because he's very disrespectful. He does not give two shits about her. I don't even know why he's still with her. I'm beginning to believe that it's about money. He claims he got all this money. I don't see it. I don't see it. Shit. He snuck out here co-signing for his ex-wife. He tried to get her in bed. Okay. Now he trying to brush up on Lynette and try to get some goodies from her. I mean, what's next, Larry? And then these people are condoning this foolishness because they don't like Bethany because of her mouth. He could have put a stop to her mouth a long time ago. So what you need to do is blame this little weird ass man that is not a man. Period. I don't know. Because he certainly don't have one. You don't have any brains. You're right. And that's why she's like that. And you are so true about that. But the thing is, if when they met and they got into a real close relationship and all of that, if he would have laid down the rules and let her know that he's the husband and he's the head of the household, she wouldn't be acting like that regardless of how she was raised. She would know what's up. Just like if she would have laid down the rules with him and let him know from the start, I'm not about to play these games with your ex-wife, your ex-girlfriend, none of this, okay? And lay down some rules, some boundaries, he would be doing what he's doing. Everything was good until these two us. I don't think they are, because you don't ever hear them talk. Kids are disrespectful, unruly. His whoever he is, always in this relationship. This relationship. Someone who is not me or anything. I have so much advice, so much for you when brother does. Nerve, not over here being typical versus doing it yourself. All right? Going to a guy, invest in him, invest in your company. It, like Anthony, but he doesn't. She should have done that in the first place. That's why she come back like she had. Basically spoiled, right? Mm-hmm. And she gets away. That's why she acts like that. He sure does. You need to go. He sure did, because he was doing the most before these two came back in the picture. It's spotty. Okay, let me do productively. I was doing these games, everything else. Okay, let me go ahead and do this real quick. Hold on, y'all. Allergies started messing up. Okay, let me mute this one because I know what's going to happen. Hold on. Okay, is it still spotty? Is it still spot? Wait a minute, hold on. Is it still spotty? Is it okay now? You said you used to think Larry really cared about Bethany. Now I'm beginning to think it's about the money. I am too. He claims he got so much money. I don't believe him. Okay, you got a military pension. You're not with. I'm rich. Bethany and them got a lot of money. You heard Greg when they got into. Okay, thanks, Jermaine. When they got into the altercation, he said that Bethany was spoiled. She gets whatever she wants, just like you just said, and they give her money. Because he even said if Dad stopped giving you money, you wouldn't be able to afford anything. So yeah, she's spending money. She really, truly is. And that's why he's able to take care of what he's taking care of, because he's reaping the benefits of her using her money to help pay the bills and whatever else she's doing. We already know that she was taking care of Brooke, buying her stuff, getting her nails done, got her that phone, everything. This man thank you, Tanya. If I was Bethany's dad and was a little younger, I would beat the shit out of him. And for Lenny, my daughter, get beat up by his ex-girlfriend, I really would. I would slap him there. I would punch him straight in his face. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. And I know a lot of dads would have went off on him just like that. Because in all Honesty. Bethany's dad is probably what, 65? Larry is 50 some years old, almost 60. So they're close in age. All right. I would beat the living smack out of him for real, for real. Because that's one time that he would you need to do something. Because what type of dad would let their daughter get beat up by his ex girlfriend and this clown does not do anything? Because he got a house doesn't mean he got money. Everybody got houses, okay? It doesn't mean you're rich. Bethany is rich, okay? She's not worried about if her pension don't come, her check don't come, or whatever. She has money from her little daddy. She probably has a trust fund, all right? So I don't care about his house, all right? So many people have houses, but they're still living like regular people, okay? It's not the same thing as what Bethany has. Bethany probably could go out and buy a very, very, very nice home, but he probably said no to that. And so she didn't want him to feel lesser than a man. So she went on and accepted living in that house. Because honestly, if I had money, there's no way in hell I'd be living in that house. Okay. And if he did not want to move, he can stay in his house. I'm going to get me a house because I don't want to live in that house. If I'm rich, you think, please, I'm going to get me a really, really nice home similar to Anthony's damn house. And I'm living in luxury. I heard that. And he'll probably give it to him. He might not. He probably won't. Because I forgot. The reason why he won't is because it's his ex-girlfriend that he should have stopped that fight from the beginning and it would have never happened. So why would that Bethany's dad give him anything? Give his ass a black eye? He don't have to do it anyway. He can hire somebody else to do it. But he got all that money. He don't even have to do any of that. He can actually call up one of his cop friends, lawyer friends, and take care of them. Let's keep it real. See, if I was a writer on these skits, y'all would be laughing for real. Y'all be like, ooh, because I'll be doing stuff like that. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't like all this. Everything is one-sided. Okay. It's going to be both sides for me. Just like you got Bethany acting like a sucker. I don't know, even if a woman is white, I just don't know too many women who be taking all this stuff off of him. She acting like a straight sucker on everything. Can y'all hear me pretty good? Okay, because I'm on my other phone. I'm not on my new phone. I'm on my old Samsung. And so, let me see what y'all said. He's so corny. It's almost laughable, okay? He's very corny. Corny. Okay, let me see what the next skit is that I'm going to show. Okay, hold on. Let me go over here and get it. I'm going to have to go off this other page, go over here and look for it. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Oh, my God. I cannot wait to see Marco skit. About time. Now, that's something new, okay? The Marco and Dalen skit, okay? Okay, let's look at this right here now. So, we didn't finish watching this, right? That's because the damn thing is acting up. That's why we didn't get finished watching it. But anyway, in that skit, you guys, while they were at the table, okay, once they got through eating and everything, he wants Lynette to walk him up to his room, okay, which is very inappropriate. Why would you have your ex-girlfriend walk you up to your hotel room? His son even looked at him in a weird type of way. Why would you be doing all that? Okay. But they said they wouldn't tell. Okay. They said they would not tell. Hold on. Let me see if I can put that up here real quick without it doing the most. And that skit did finish playing. Let me go to this other skit real quick. Hopefully it won't be acting up. Yeah, they own gaming systems in there and all types of stuff. That's why it's doing this. The bandwidth, I guess that's what you call it, it's not strong enough. She got the cheap shit, my daughter, because she pays it. So she just got the one that she can afford or the one that she wants to pay for. Just put it like that. All right. So anyway, I just told you what happened right there. So this is when they go upstairs. And this is very, very, very inappropriate. He just want anything and anybody. He don't give a dang on who he gets some kitty cat from. He doesn't care. Because I'm trying to figure out, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say. But anyway, the thing is, he just wants it from anybody. Asking inappropriate questions. He's a whole married man. And these desperate ass women playing right along with it. I would have told Larry, if he don't stop, I know something.
Was it even caught?
But let me see. Hold on. Let me stop this. I got to do it like this now. Hold on. I got the mute.
Lining of a rag. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
not sure, but yeah.
All right, well, let me get settled in.
Well, let me go.
Now, okay, all right, we're gonna be done with that, because I know you don't want to talk about her. We ain't gonna talk about that. I'm glad you're out. Good. So I'm about to get settled in, get some sleep.
I think Bethany's gonna get you.
Well, I'm in Montana, Bethany's in Georgia. Don't worry about where Bethany's at right now.
Better watch out. She probably got the satellites
Well,
on you.
wait a minute. Just making sure you's all right.
I'm up. I'll be fine.
Okay.
But thank you for asking.
Yeah, no problem. No,
I'm not sure if that was an offer, but at any sense, no, thank you.
Oh.
No, there were no conjugal visits.
You sure?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes,
they do.
Larry.
I mean, listen.
No.
They do
No.
that. Inmates have
No.
conjugal. I didn't see it.
No.
I've never been to jail.
The only thing they offered was the cement and the bars.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
you was in there for a while. For your standards. And when you go to jail.
That's swap.
Okay. I mean, because that's how prison life is. When you get locked down.
Okay, easy. Enough of that. I get it.
But when you go to prison, they offer you like certain amenities.
Probably wouldn't have fit if you'd have had your spouse.
So how do you feel about being out? You okay?
Yeah. Thank you for coming to get me.
Yeah, you all right? Because the way you was eating that
Old people room.
I don't know. I'd go with the first one.
Oh, this is nice. Ooh, this is real nice. Come on in. Okay.
Well,
I'm ready to pass out.
okay.
Oh, 415. Oh, here it is. Oh,
Oh, they got you.
man. It's been a long day, Lynette.
You look tired.
Flying here, no sleep, going to the police station to bail you out.
That's crazy.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Okay. I'm gonna walk him up.
Got your clothes that you wanted. Let me get settled in.
Well, let me go.
Now,
Let me.
okay. All right. We're going to be done with that, because I know you don't want to talk about her. We ain't gonna talk about that. I'm glad you're out. Good. So I'm about to get settled in, get some sleep.
I think Bethany's gonna get you.
Well, I'm in Montana. Bethany's in Georgia. Don't worry about where Bethany's at right now.
Better watch out. She probably got the satellites
Well,
on you.
wait a minute. Just making sure you's all right.
I'm up. I'll be fine.
Okay.
But
Now, I don't know if y'all heard me, but I said that At least Lynette's stank stuff wasn't as desperate as Shara, because Shara should have stopped him in his tracks so he can stop being inappropriate with her. Okay? But the thing is, I still got a problem with these exes because under no circumstances should she be walking upstairs with him to his room and talking about his wife or him talking about these visits, because he's trying to, lead into trying to get some from her. It's all inappropriate, point blank. I told y'all, Larry is a piece of crap. And I mean that. He really, truly is. You said, I'm not trying to be funny, but Bethany would be better off with a white family. She ill equipped to deal with the nonsense that goes on in black families. Okay. I don't know if she'll be better off with a white family. I think even if she does like black men, she should have picked a different type of black man because he certainly isn't it at all. And his ghetto family members aren't it either. Okay. So she needs to pick a different type of black family if that's what she likes. Okay, let's stop sharing this because we know what's going to happen. Okay. Larry is hitting on the exes while putting his wife down at home, which is a hot ass mess. You know what? And that's another thing too. Country Wayne them need to be fair. Give Bethany a love interest. Okay. Let somebody come there and start flirting with her like her ex-boyfriend and give Larry something to be concerned with. Right. And her being culturally insensitive only makes things worse. And I believe the reason why she acts like that is because she had a black housekeeper or nanny or something. And she probably feels like she probably feel like she can say certain things. Okay. I bet because some white people are like that when they have black friends or a black husband, you know, they be thinking they can say the same things that some black people say to one another. Okay. You said, I guess he feels like he has paid for it to Shar and Lynette. That's crazy. But he probably does. He's a piece of crap. You said Jermaine has a point when he said that I'm not being funny, but Bethany will be better off with a white family. You do have some ghetto white families now. You do know that. Listen, earlier today, I don't know, when I was on my other skit, I heard, or either when I was on the phone with Jermaine, I heard the police in ambulance come on my street. Come to find out, the neighbors up the street clearly must have gotten into an altercation, and they're white. So what I'm trying to say is that you got white families that are just as ghetto. Okay, so I don't know if that's 100% issue there. I just think she picked the wrong type of black man. All right, because there's some decent black men out there in decent black families who are not tripping because you're white or anything like that. Because they're jealous because she's a white woman, and then since she's kind of big, they're trying to figure out how did she get Larry. Okay, right. At least give her some girlfriends, right? That are not attacking her. They got everybody attacking this woman. She runs her mouth too much. Don't get me wrong. She says stuff that she shouldn't say. But I know people who are way worse. Okay. And let's, in all fairness, too, when she was trying to get out that parking spot, the black lady is the one that started getting all hyper. Okay. Bethany just asked her, could she move? Because she was in a rush. And the lady was like, I'm going to move when my parking space get available. When all this lady had to do was back all the way up, let her ass out, and then come back up there. Here out in Cali, you do that shit, something may happen. I'll just be perfectly honest. Something may happen, okay? And it may become DEADLY. You can't be doing all that. Move out of people's way. So anyway, let me see what I got next here. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we just saw that. So we got Lynette here. Okay, we got all this. We did all that. Okay, let's go to Ernestine. First, wait a minute, hold on. Let me go back. I don't give a crap about Lynette. Okay, I don't want to see no more of their skits. Okay, let's get to Ernestine catches Bree and Jay alone in his house. Let's see what's going on here, man. Oh man, and I can't wait to show y'all Marco skit. Okay, hold on for one. Well, actually, no. Let me go ahead and get the title first because I know this computer gonna start acting crazy, and not that the computer is acting. It's just the bandwidth is not strong enough. Probably cost a lot more. But I'm probably gonna end up changing it in about a couple of weeks from now. Okay, so let's see this real quick, and hopefully it don't start breaking up or anything like that. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I think we can watch this one. Okay, let me go ahead and mute this one over here.
Jay! Jay!
I lied a little bit too much. I see you here.
What am I doing here? I'm sorry, I'm dropping off our child from school.
I was supposed to pick her up from your house or wherever y'all was at. What are you doing?
Today was my day to pick her up and drop her off. Jay, what are you talking about? Where's your mind? What? I'm sorry, what is this?
No.
Me? I am Bri. You know who I am. Don't act like that. What do you mean, what is this?
Where's Nadia?
She look, Nadia had some stuff to handle. We were just working on some stuff. Okay, Ernestine, it's no big deal. I don't want you thinking
Go upstairs to your room, baby. Go upstairs to your room. So you and Bri are just hanging out without Nadia?
I was helping him with some things, okay?
Yeah, and you act like I haven't known Bri for 15 years or something. Like,
Exactly. We're friends.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you helping in this outfit, Bri? I know you. You don't wear stuff like that. This is a go get him outfit. I know you. Don't forget we were best friends, and I do know you. So you came over to help him. What were you helping him with in this outfit?
I was helping him with his hosting. And why are you worried about what I'm wearing? You need to be worried about your little teacher outfit.
Yeah, listen.
Principal.
I got some gigs coming up, and she was just helping me get my hosting.
Bri, don't
together.
get cute with me because you already know how I get down. I'm gonna
Too
keep
bad.
it real cute because my daughter's here, but don't do that.
I'm already cute, so I don't know what you want me to do about
We
it.
putting purses down. Look
Yeah.
we putting purses
Listen,
down. What's
listen.
up? I'm trying to
So
figure
that's-
out what you want to do,
Girl,
Bri.
We're
you
not
know you
gonna
don't want
do
to
that.
catch these hands.
We're not doing that right now.
Get that hand out my face.
You know you don't want to catch these
Okay,
hands.
you know what?
Ernestine.
Because this is my daughter's home. Because this is my daughter's home. I'm gonna keep it real classy.
Yeah, you
But whatever
always popping
two,
up.
Yeah,
this
pop
is
up.
Jay's home.
Yeah, and guess what? It's my daughter's
Okay,
home. My
listen.
daughter, my child, something that you don't
Understand.
have. But clearly, I don't
Okay.
know what y'all two got going
Yeah.
on.
Don't worry
I
about what I got.
appreciate you dropping Ava off. I can take her from here, and we literally
You
just
better get
wrapped
her,
up
Jay.
a
You better
session,
get her.
so we're good.
You guys do a session.
Yes.
A coaching. It was coaching. Don't.
What? I'm curious. What are we coaching?
Okay, obviously.
He needed help from the best host in the city because he got hostings coming up. So I'm helping him. Ernestine, why are you always worried about other people's business? Worry about your
Bri
business.
Renee from the A, the hostess with the mostest.
With the
Hope
mostest,
hope you got the
babe.
most of it.
He did.
That seems really weird. Does Nadia know you're here?
Yeah, she does
Yeah,
actually.
she knows.
Yeah.
It's all good. We've talked about everything. Just thank you.
Yeah.
Ernestine, for dropping Ava off.
Okay, first it's butt plugs and bags, and now it's I don't know what kind of freaky stuff y'all got going on, but I'm gonna just go crazy. Ava, I love you, baby. I'll see you later. I'm just let y'all have it. Bri, there's one thing about it, Bri, I know you, and one thing I do know, you don't want to.
You don't know me anymore, Ernestine. You knew me. You knew me.
Oh, where's Teddy?
Okay, so that is a hot ass mess. I show Even though I don't condone that little fighting and stuff, it would be funny though if they got into it, because I could tell that Ernestine and Bri would have me laughing for real. You said no, Shay. I'm talking more about the fact that Black people culturally have linear family structures, but white families are nuclear families. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. Thanks for explaining that, Jermaine. But listen, she may can find a Black family that's like that, that has a nuclear family versus this family that she's into right now. That is a hot trip, it's blended, it's a mess. It's a mess. Now you said Ernestine knows the deal. Bri is disgusting. She know Bri got on her, like she said, catch them and trap them outfit. Okay, because if you're going over someone's house just to help them, why are you dressed like you're about to go out on a club or go out to stand on a corner? Why are you dressing like this? Why do you have this on? And then Nadia Dodo Bird self, if she comes home to see her in that outfit, I mean, is that gonna show Nadia, let Nadia know that she needs to watch Bri around her man? They already been in the sack together anyway. Jay ain't no good, y'all. He's a piece of crap too. He's a piece of crap too. And you know Ernestine knows her ex-husband. And she knows her ex-friend too. That's a hot ass mess. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Let's go over here to Marco. Marco threatens to hurt Dalen. So let's see that. Dalen about to get his butt beat down. Marco want that money. He want his money, y'all. He sure does. He want his money. Let's go over here and do this. Let's see. Now, let me find that skit. Hold on, y'all. What's the name of it when Marco threatens to hurt Dalen? All right, let's go ahead and see this real quick. I'm going to mute this one over here and we're going to look at this one. So you got part 1 and part 2. Okay. I got to go over here and put the sound and stuff on y'all. So hold on. Let me mute this one.
Hey, what's up?
Okay.
You got the money?
He didn't let me in the house,
I ain't let you in the house.
so I couldn't get the money.
Damn! Yo, I need the bread. Let me think. Yo, why couldn't you get in the house?
He just found out Daniel wasn't his. You think he just gonna let me walk in there? What was I supposed to do?
What are you talking about? So, we're only in this predicament because you did not listen to me in the first place. All of the money I left you, it was a run to play. You skipped town before I could set it up. You take our son. That's the reason why I came all the way here. Not only that, you had some of the money left over and you lied to me.
Sorry.
That's all you ever say. I'm sorry.
That was to protect me and Daniel. That was our safety net.
It wasn't about that. That little bit of the money didn't matter. It was what I needed you to do. You left me by myself for 15 years.
Scared. I was scared.
But you're not scared of what I do to you now? For playing with me, our son? Asia, you gotta make sense of this. Oh, You left me there to rot.
I'm sorry, Marco. I don't know.
You're gonna make me hurt that man. For what? All he did was took care of you and our son. And now I gotta bring him into this.
What are you going to do to him?
Listen, I can't depend on you no more, man.
We'll get the money.
Nah.
We'll get it.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
Don't go over there,
man.
Please.
So you care about this dude now? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
You care about him more than you care about our son? Your own life?
I didn't say that.
All right.
I didn't say that.
Well, listen, I'm gonna take care of it, all right?
No. Marco, what are you gonna do?
Don't worry about what I'm gonna do. I got it. Wasn't about that.
So this girl, see, this is why Dalen should have went and did a paternity test himself at the clinic himself before he started moving people in and playing daddy. Okay? And all of this could have been avoided. He does stuff so weird. He should know after being with Brittany and then who else? It was somebody else too, wasn't it? He should already know. He's so damn slow. It's plainly ridiculous how slow this dude is. Let me see if they did another skit with Marco approaching Daily yet. Let's see. I'm on the wrong thing. I'm on my own daggone thing. I can't wait to see what he's going to do. I bet you we're going to have to wait till tomorrow. Let's see. Or either I'll be off this live and they will basically put it up. I don't know why Dalen just won't give her the money that's left over. Because I don't know how much his mom took, but he should just give her money. Especially, he knows that money does not belong to Deja. Okay? More than likely, it's some of the money that Marco gave her. He's going to mess around and get himself hurt. In the real world, you know what would happen to him. He gave Keisha the money. I hope not. You talking about in that box? If he did that, he's stupid. If he did that gift that he gave Keisha, and he gave Keisha somebody else's money, well, you know what? He deserves his ass kicked by this man. Because why would you do that? That's the stupidest stuff I ever seen in my life. If you want to give her money, give her some of your money. Why would you give her money that you know does not belong to you? It belongs to Deja. Why would you do that? That's weird. And then you already know that she probably got this money illegally, or it's probably her boyfriend's. He just got out of prison. Come on now. He looks like he'll beat the shit out of her and him. So, I mean, why would Daly play these games with this street dude? This real street dude. I'm trying to see if they're going to put it up. I bet you as soon as I get off this live, they are going to put it up. But anyway, even if they do, obviously tomorrow I'll react to it. And then maybe they won't be on the internet at the same time I'm on it or anything. So I think we covered everything that I wanted to cover tonight. I think we went over everything. I had a good time tonight, y'all. We've been on here for an hour and 10 minutes. I got to go do my other live real quick, my night out live. Make sure y'all check out my daily reaction. I actually was talking about the vice president. He was talking about aliens, and he said that he believes that aliens are demons, okay? And then he also said that he was going to check out all of that stuff that I guess, about aliens, and he's going to let everybody know. Now, if I believe this, no, because even if they did have proof that aliens are real, I don't think they would tell us, okay? I don't think they would tell us. I truly don't. But anyway, I talked about that a little bit on my daily news reaction, so make sure y'all check that out. And I don't know what I'm talking about tonight on this Night Out Live yet, but if you're up, check that out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys early afternoon with another Country Wayne skits live reaction. All right. I know I just said it all mixed up and everything. So thanks to Margaret. Good night to you. Thanks to Jermaine. Jermaine's still mad about his team losing. Good night to Tanya. Trapstar 23, good night, and thank you for being back again. Thanks to everybody in the bushes and everybody who watched this in the replay. Earlier today, you guys, we had like 900 and some people in the live. And so I want to thank everybody who was here watching in the bushes and, you know, in the chat. All right. I definitely love it when I see those numbers go up to 1,000. All right. You said, Trapstar, let's see. Bethany does not know how to let her husband lead. Oh, okay. This is old. Wait a minute, is it? I put that on. How they got up there? That's old. Okay, I don't know why I did that by myself. So anyway, maybe I clicked on it up here. All right. So y'all don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, leave a comment. Also hype this video up. And that award that I usually give out every night, this one right here, if they'll show it, that little thing right there goes out to Larry. Larry is a piece of shit. He's worse than Anthony. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give it to Anthony too for listening to Angelina put stuff in his mind. Okay, point blank. The only person that is going who went after him because of his money and because she wanted the lifestyle that Amber has is Shayla skanky ass. All right, the one who slept with another man while carrying Anthony's child. That's slutty behavior 101. All right, so Angelina needs to leave those comments for her daughter. All right, shh. And Larry, he needs to be by himself because he's doing too much. He's too damn old and he needs to stop acting like a little horny little boy. All right. And that's on everything. Other than that, you guys, don't forget you can do a super sticker, super chat, cash app donation, $ shades too, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. I'm surprised none of this works. Okay, let's see. So anyway, y'all, have a blessed night, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace out, y'all. Thank you so much for being here. And good night. Sweet dreams. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade soon. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Country Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Country Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay she stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know.